Finally. Dude. Did you not start the coffee? Unbelievable. So lately, I've been on Reddit, and I've learned a couple of things. The first thing is I'm not as weird as I thought I was, and the second thing is, what in the world is going on with guitar bridges? Like, seriously, guys, what is this? Today, we're going to take a look at what causes this and how to fix it. So I think it's pretty obvious how a trem system works. The mechanism is called a fulcrum, which is a fancy way of saying pivot point. So when you push down on the bar, the strings go slack, right? But what makes the bridge come back up? And yeah, by the way, if your bridge looks like any of those on Reddit, any of those pictures that I showed earlier, it's because you did something to it. Either you changed the string gauge, put heavier strings on it, something happened. I mean, it certainly didn't just happen overnight. The springs on the back of the guitar are what make the trem return to 0 point, which is where you started. The whole system is a balancing act between these springs and the tension of your strings. So if your bridge is sitting up like the pictures from Reddit, you need to tighten the springs to add tension that is equal to the strings. You do that by adjusting these two screws on the trem claw. If you have a Stratocaster, a lot of people like to add a spring and then tighten these all the way in, and that way you essentially block the trem, but that means you can't use it. But it stays in tune, you don't have to worry about it floating. But if you want to be able to do bends, you need to find the right balance between these springs and the strings. And it's different with every guitar and every different type of string gauge. So, if your guitar bridge is doing this and looking crazy, now you know what causes it. And it's a lot easier to fix than you thought, huh? We'll see you next week.